Hello and welcome to Easy English Stories. Today you're going to improve your English while having fun with an exciting story. But before we start, let me tell you something important. If you want to speak English fluently, you need to train your brain to think in English. And the best way to do that? Shadowing. What is shadowing? Shadowing is a technique where you listen and repeat at the same time, just like a shadow following a person. This method helps you improve your pronunciation, rhythm, and confidence. And it's the fastest way to start speaking naturally. How can you use shadowing in this video? First, listen to the story carefully. Pay attention to the words, sentences, and how they are pronounced. Then, go back and repeat each sentence with me. Try to copy my pronunciation, speed, and intonation. Do this every day and soon you'll be speaking English with ease. Now let me ask you something. Do you love candy? What if I told you that eating too much candy could come with a mysterious curse? This is the story of Jake, a boy who loved sweets more than anything. But one day, he discovered a strange candy shop, and everything changed. Chapter 1. The Sweet Tooth. Jake loved candy more than anything. Chocolate, lollipops, gummy bears. He couldn't stop eating them. His parents always told him to brush his teeth, but he didn't listen. Just one more piece, he would say. One afternoon, while walking home from school, Jake noticed a small shop he had never seen before. The sign read, "The Sweetest Candy Shop." His eyes widened. Inside, the shelves were full of colorful, sparkling candies. An old man behind the counter smiled. "Looking for something special?" he asked. Jake's attention went to a glowing candy labeled Sugar Blast. He had to try it. Chapter 2. The Candy Feast. Jake couldn't wait. As soon as he left the shop, he unwrapped the Sugar Blast and popped it into his mouth. The candy was amazing. Sweet, fizzy, and unlike anything he had ever tasted. He felt a small tingle on his tongue, but he ignored it. At home, he ate more and more candy. Chocolate bars, gummies, caramel, toothpaste could wait. That night, as Jake lay in bed, something felt strange. His teeth tingled again, this time stronger. He frowned but shrugged it off. Probably nothing, he thought. Jake closed his eyes, unaware that his life was about to change forever. Chapter 3. The Talking Teeth. The next morning, Jake yawned and stretched, but as soon as he opened his mouth, "Ouch, be careful," a tiny voice said. Jake froze. His eyes widened. "Who said that?" he whispered. "We did," another voice answered. Jake ran to the mirror and gasped. His teeth were talking. "Jake, you never take care of us. We're tired of cavities and sugar," one tooth complained. "Yeah, you eat candy all day but never brush. It's disgusting," another said. Jake's hands shook. This isn't real," he muttered. "Oh, it's real," his front tooth said. "And if you don't change, we're leaving." Jake's heart raced. Leaving? What did that even mean? He had to do something fast. Chapter 4. The Great Escape. Jake rushed to the bathroom and opened his mouth wide. "No, no, no," he whispered. 2 of his teeth were gone, completely missing. In their place, only small, glowing sparkles remained. He panicked. "Where did they go?" A tiny voice answered from the sink. "We warned you." Jake looked down. His 2 missing teeth were standing there, with legs and little backpacks. "We're leaving for a better place," one said. "Somewhere we'll be appreciated." "Wait, I can change," Jake cried. The teeth looked at each other. "You have one last chance," they said. "Brush, floss, rinse, and no more sugar overload." Jake nodded quickly. "I promise." The teeth slowly climbed back into his mouth. A soft sparkle flashed, and they were gone. Back in place. Jake touched his cheeks. He couldn't believe it. Tomorrow, his life and his habits had to change. Chapter 5. The Dentist's Visit. The next day, Jake did something he hadn't done in a long time. He asked his mom to take him to the dentist. At the clinic, he sat nervously in the big chair. The dentist smiled kindly. "Hello, Jake, let's take a look," she said. Jake opened his mouth, expecting the worst. The dentist examined his teeth carefully. Some sugar damage, but nothing we can't fix. Jake felt relieved. "I'm going to brush every day, and floss, and use mouthwash." The dentist laughed. "That's the spirit. Your teeth will thank you." Jake thought of the tiny voices. They really would. Before leaving, the dentist handed him a new toothbrush and a small sticker. "Great job today, Jake." He smiled. This was a new beginning. As they walked home, Jake felt proud. For the first time, he wasn't afraid of the dentist. He was grateful. Chapter 6. Temptation Returns. A few days later, Jake was invited to his best friend's birthday party. The house was full of balloons, loud music, and candy. So much candy. There were bowls of jelly beans, lollipops, chocolate bars, and a giant cake with blue frosting. Jake stared at the sweets. His mouth watered. Then he heard it. Tiny voices whispering from inside his mouth. "Jake, remember the deal." He froze. The candy looked so good. But he remembered the dentist, and the tiny legs and backpacks. Just one piece, he thought. But then he saw his reflection in a silver balloon. He smiled, and paused. His teeth sparkled. They looked happy. Jake slowly walked away from the candy table. He picked up an apple instead. His friends looked surprised. "An apple?" Jake smiled. "Yep, my teeth like it better." The party continued, but Jake had already won. Chapter 7. Victory and a New Habit. At school the next week, Jake sat beside Leo, a classmate who loved candy even more than he used to. Leo opened his backpack, full of gummy bears. He smiled. "Want some?" Jake shook his head. "No thanks, I'm trying something new." Leo raised an eyebrow. "Seriously? You loved these?" Jake nodded. "I did, but I like my teeth more now." Leo laughed. "You sound like my grandma." Jake smiled. "Maybe, but my grandma has great teeth." At lunch, Jake brushed his teeth with a small travel brush. Leo watched curiously. "You really do this every day?" "Yep, morning, night, and after sweets." Leo looked at his gummy bears, then at Jake. "Maybe I'll try it too," he said quietly. Jake grinned. "Start today. Your teeth will thank you." That day, Jake wasn't just a kid who changed. He was a leader. Chapter 8. A Hero's Smile. 2 months later, Jake walked into the dentist's office again. This time, with confidence. Dr. Lee greeted him with a big smile. "Back so soon? Let's take a look." Jake sat in the chair, calm and proud. As she examined his teeth, her eyes widened. "Wow, Jake, they look amazing. No plaque, no cavities. I'm impressed." Jake grinned. I made a deal with my teeth. Dr. Lee laughed. Well, keep that deal going. You're setting a great example. Just then, Leo and another friend walked in for their appointments, both carrying toothbrushes in their pockets. Dr. Lee looked surprised. Looks like we have a trendsetter. Jake felt his heart grow warm. He wasn't just protecting his teeth. He was inspiring others. Outside the clinic, Jake caught his reflection in the window. His smile wasn't just clean, it was proud. Chapter 9: The Smile That Changed. Weeks passed, and Jake's new habits became part of his daily life. Brushing, flossing, eating healthy. It felt normal now. At school, more kids started brushing after lunch. Jake had started something big. One morning, the principal walked into the classroom holding a shiny certificate. We have a special award today, she said. It's called the Hero's Smile Award, for the student who showed how one small change can inspire many. She called Jake's name. The class clapped and cheered. Jake walked to the front, blushing but proud. The certificate read, for leading by example and showing us all the power of one smile. At home, Jake placed the award next to his toothbrush. His reflection smiled back at him in the mirror. The tiny voices whispered, "Thank you, Jake." Jake grinned. "No problem, guys, we're a team." And from that day on, he truly was a hero, with the brightest smile in town. Thank you so much for watching this story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment telling me. What was your favorite part of Jake's journey? I'd really love to hear from you. And now, it's your turn to practice. Remember the shadowing technique? Go back to the beginning of the video and repeat the sentences out loud with me. This is one of the best ways to improve your pronunciation and fluency in English. Practice a little every day, and soon you'll speak English with confidence, just like Jake smiled with confidence. One small habit can change everything. Keep learning, keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next story.